camera over like this because that's where it needs to be in this game. Okay. Hello, welcome to another Blueprints playthrough stream, part 33. Let's get right into it. I'm basically trying to bank as much money as I can and maybe uncover some other stuff while I'm doing it. But I really want to get the showroom trophy. So I've been furiously trying to bank money in Chapel. And that would give me another 30 actually, if I had the right power applied. Oh, and I just realized why you have to be on rank 8 for the pawn. Because that's what promotes the pawn power. That finally dawned on me. Some things just take time in my brain. Alright, so we have 74 allowance. Treasure Trove would give us 95 the next time. And Chapel we think is around 109. So, yeah. And I also have to look for which rooms have spinning globes. Just because I have no other reason other than I know it happens. There are rooms of spinning globes. I'm kind of like, why? Oh, I was like, why do I have 117? It's because I froze my accounts the last time. So I already have a lot of gems and a lot of money. We still have the Tinkerer blessing. Now, I was getting a lot of stuttering in the game yesterday. Hopefully, I rebooted last night just because. And hopefully we don't see any today. But you never know. Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. With the shrine. That you could have two blessings at once. I wonder what would happen if you took it away. Would you just get the blessing removed? Okay, so I guess maybe I knew that already, so that's a waste of a outer room and some tools, but if you have a blessing in effect, it will still be going. You can't, like, change it. Oh well. No, okay. I was trying to just do it in my head, and obviously that was not a good idea. Okay, so it's 10/3 times 3, but do you square the 3 right away? I'm taking an attic. An attic is so good to get right away. I mean, it can't just be gems. It's not like it's... Man, if I got treasure trove right now and chapel and I got showroom to show up, I'd almost be tempted to try it. I think I'd have enough. Well, Reading Nook kills it. No, Reading Nook does not. So let's do that. But to try to get it so that you get showroom and chapel and treasure trove to all show up. That's why if I can even get rid of that and make it so that's pure allowance and like chapel based. We don't really need the gems, but we'll do boiler room. Sure. Why not? Security, why not? Because then we can also start an experiment. And we get the key card. Nice, 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 nice. I love the key card. I do have the feeling, though, in the next week or two, I am going to finally stop streaming this game. I'm going to still play it, and I probably will give updates on like the other game that I'm playing as to where I'm at with this, because I don't want to stop. I want to keep trying to do stuff. But I think it is getting to the point where streaming this is, I don't want to say boring. The people that are showing up that do talk, it is interesting, and I enjoy that. But I do feel it's getting a little dry. Each time you find some trash while digging, that would assume that I get a a shovel and that I get whole. You know what? Let's just do that. Okay. We didn't get a commissary yet, no. Okay. Parlor lets us keep going down, so I kind of want to do that. I don't really care about the gems, actually. It's funny, you know, how many days ago did I care about this stuff, and now I don't. So, well, bedroom one gives us one more option. Corridor gives us two. Mage chamber can go kiss my ass. I don't want that. Let's do nursery. Another gem. Are those posts always there? I don't remember. I stuck on the horse. Oh, I guess I should do this. Well, whatever. There's only one true box. Both statements written on the other boxes are false. The box with the most words does not have the gems. This is the only one that gives you a hint as to where the gems are. The box with the most words does not have the gems. That would have to be false, because then you want to say the box with the most words has the gems. So it's not this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, ironically, this will make it so it doesn't matter because the other two doors are going to open anyway. So. Okay, we currently have a compass. I don't know why I claim compass, but. We'll do kitchen, get some food. I really want a commissary at this point. We don't have any green rooms in our house right now. And we have not seen a, that's a lot of bananas. Think about how much that kid just ate. That's a lot of bananas. We could do dining room. That would get us some food. Although we haven't seen the... let's do that. But let's go this way. Oh, gotta do treasure. We're gonna do that. Of course, I'm not gonna get a shovel, am I? Oh, I am. Good. Get a couple keys. I really don't care about gems. That's fine. Okay. We still have paths through foundation and dining room. 2 hallways. Well, we don't have 2 hallways. We got 4. Observatory lets us go up 2, so we could do that. Have we done anything that has... foundation will have a couple, but that's it. I don't think we've seen anything else that... and we need trash. That's what we really need. Of course, now I don't get trash. God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I sincerely think the game is rigged. It doesn't let you get what you... Okay, fine. Well... No, I'm going to do treasure trove. because look at all that money. Oh, yeah, and I had the purse too. Having the purse was nice. So we've done this room 19 times. So this is 95. Okay. So we've almost got that up to 100. Don't really know if I want to do the box just yet. Let's see what's down this way. We'll do a veranda because it might have some pits. I don't want that. I mean, I do want that, but I don't, you know? And we did lower these, so... Don't want to use too many keys up just yet. Let's do that. I mean, gems are nice, but I really want a nothing hole. That's what I really want. Okay, we can go through observatory. Let's get... Nice. We'll take all those. Oh, cloister. We're doing this. Because we finally figured it out. Nice, and now we got an allowance. Nice. 2 allowance. I'll take that. Oh, and a token and a note. Nice. Mr. Nagula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Mrs. Babbage. Anything secret? No. Interesting. Wait. What is that? Wait a minute. Remember that puzzle? That, the puzzle on the side? That, the castle puzzle, yeah. Where we had C-A-S-T-L-E. And then we had but this looks like X and T. Those are supposed to be making words. Cax, kex, okay. Cox. Okay, that sounds bad. But that's the only thing I could think of, that if you're spelling words across. It's a terrible X, the way I'm writing it. Huh. And then T here. Interesting. I think I caught that. Wonder how many more of those I've missed. But, you know, do we come here each time and that changes and you get more information? I don't know. And I don't know if I ever noticed, looking at the back of it, did it have those things there? Who knows? Who knows? It blocks dining room that way, but I kind of like this room. I don't know why, I just do. And a gem and an orange, nice. Did we get any crap? Yes, nice. 3, I think? Yeah, so far 3 triggers. Nice. Wow. We did not get lucky. Could do rotunda because that lets us rotate the room. There's so many rules in this game that I think that's the one thing I'm a little hesitant about, like minimizing play on this, because there are so many rules and things to keep in mind. Like, if you do this, but you do this, and you do this, but not this, and this, you know, it's like, jeez. I remember Casino also gives a little bit of money. Wait, I've never tried this before. Up to 5 bonus spins. Ooh, if you get a snake, that sucks. Alright, I'm done. Vault. funny. Vault, we don't have any gems on it anymore. But I don't see us being able to get the showroom anyway. Of course, I say that, and what do you think's going to happen? We're going to get the showroom, right? Fine. You know what? We're going to get it. Because we're going to see if we can gamble our way to it. The problem is that our run is over. We don't have any more keys. And I think we bought too many at commissary. So even if I do this, that's going to give us that, which is fine. But we don't get any more keys. Now, what is the running cost today? 140 plus 60 is 200. If I could just have gotten 50 more gold. Oh well. Let's just... What do we got to lose? I mean, we might as well try to... We don't have any more keys. We can't build... we can't go through Cloister. Before we gamble our life away, let's go through Cloister and see what we get. Because if we get, like, Vault again, or if we get Chapel, we're good. Then we can finally get the showroom trophy. That is not what I wanted. You can only go so far. We can do boudoir. It doesn't let us go anywhere, but I'll do one redraw. Maybe we can do something there. I don't know. We'll see. Walk-in closet gives us 4, but it's not going to give us enough money, that's for sure. So let's just do archives. Oh, that connected us that way. Problem is, these two could be locked. That gets us keys for each bedroom. We can still go the other... You know, let's do this, because this will give us some keys. It gives us 2. That is better than nothing. And we do have 2 chests. It's not going to be a lot, but it would give us something. We're not using the special key here, that's for sure. Fucking lavatory. Ha! Okay, now we're... Well, let's see what laundry room does. I thought we grabbed 2 keys. Exchange all of your... No, I don't want that. No, no, I don't need 250 keys. Yeah, I definitely don't want to swap. Well, how many steps? We got 55, and we do have, we do have a dining room, which we could do, go up through entrance hall, do the two things, go back out, and then just see if we can gamble our way to victory. That's the only thing I think we can do. Otherwise, the run is done. I mean, it wasn't a bad run. It's just, we got close without really trying to do showroom, but it's okay. Okay, so we want to go through dark room. I do want to try turning on the power too, because I don't know what that laundry, I don't think it's going to carry all the way through, but I do want to try. Okay, so the dining room is this way. Oh, and we never grabbed our Enjoya de Luncha. We don't have a furnace, but that'll give us some decent steps. Okay, so would that send power over? I doubt it. But you never know. Can't hurt to look, right? No, it didn't. Okay, that's fine. I kind of doubted it would, but I wanted to try. Okay. I don't think going to the boxes in entrance hall, although we have 66 steps, so we might as well do it. And then just try to see if we could get, because it was like 80, 60, it was 140. And then there was the 30-30, so it was 200 plus the trophy is 300. So we have to somehow pull 50 coins out of our ass to do this. We could pull it out of the shrine. Though we only put 22 there, so that still wouldn't be enough. Of all times not to get... Oh, and I don't even have a hammer for one of these. So yeah, this is pretty worthless. Okay, I'm just trying to think of anywhere else that I could pull money out of the game somehow, but I don't think there is any way to do it just magically. The only hope we have is casino, and we might as well just gamble and see what happens. I remember talking to Buck, and he said that apparently the casino, if you play the slot machines in the right way, it actually can make a net positive. You can get coins that way, but I don't know how to do it. So we're just going to kind of play and see what happens. And if we get the coinage, so be it. If not, no biggie. Okay, where do we want to go? Up through commissary. We do not want to spend anything now. That's for sure. Okay, we want to go through Rotunda. Yes. All right. What can we get? We could get 2 coins. We could get 300 coins. It's all or nothing. I mean, we're not going to get it. The odds are too high, but... Yes! Baby! Showroom trophy is ours. Nice. That is awesome. 349. Let's make absolutely sure. So 60 plus 80 is 140. Plus 60 is 200. Plus the trophy will be another 100. Easily. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Trophy of wealth. Beauty. That is now off of the list and we don't have to worry about it. So we got all this money now that for some reason, if we'd ever want to use it, allowance now went up to, I think it's going to go up to almost 80 at this point. Treasure trove, I think next time will be 100. Vault is always 40. So if we need to get other money, we can do it. But that, let me take that off my list of to-dos. So that is nice. We don't have to even worry about getting chapel anymore. We can kind of save that for a rainy day in case something else comes up that we need money. All right, so on my list of to-do. Mining cart, room behind. Well, you haven't done the room behind the wall. We don't know. It's got to be something with tomb, I heard. Craft all 8 items, not there. Way room is a breakable wall, yes. Sanctum doors. I thought I had that down as a goal, but we don't. So, I did make trophy room, right? Where is that? It's down there. We have more than enough steps to do it. Man, that casino saved us. Never stop gambling. That's what I just learned. Never stop gambling. Because as soon as you stop gambling, you can't win. Okay, so let's go down observatory. Dark room and then boiler. Okay. Let's make sure I didn't miss any potential dirt spots down here. don't think it does unless you do look at that. 1, 2, 6 trophies. And the 2 that I think are probably within reach are all doing all the contraptions and passing the tests. That would get us 8. And then that would also get us the ability to get that blue tent, which I don't know what that does, but I think that should be my next focus, which is really when I get classroom. I might want to change my blessing back to being gardener because that gets us more gems. And that would allow us to get in the classroom easier because we'd have more courtyards. But then if we got the classroom thing, we could then do that. And we got to get the contraptions. For the contraptions, the only one I have remaining is, I think, the lockpicks and the metal detector. I think that's the only one that I haven't done yet. Yeah, lockpick and metal detector. Otherwise, I have all 7. Okay. Kind of curious. Where am I? Oh, I'm right next to the library. Okay, I want to look at one thing quick up here. I don't know why I think this is my favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. I don't know why it says that. I think that's really interesting. So that. Okay. All right. That was a really good run. That was very successful. Very happy for it. Does it say with trophies? We've done 11 upgrade discs already. Okay. I wonder if there's a limit to upgrade discs you can get. Did we make a planetarium? No, we did not. Okay, so we can just... There's no point in banking money anymore because the only thing we ever wanted to bank was for the showroom. And that is... So we're going to keep 2 things because we have the silver spoon. What 2 they are, I don't know, but no, not silver spoon. It's is it the emerald bracelet? That is also a nice one to have. Man, I wish I had coat check. I didn't make that because I was like, I don't need it. Did I? I thought I had the offer to do it, but I don't think I made it. Because then again, I didn't expect to get the showroom and buy it. Master Key is really nice. Was one of these is a chronograph? No. Silver spoon is that. Huh. Oh, maybe it didn't. Okay, maybe I didn't get it this time. Okay, that's fine. Call it a day. But we should keep... No, we're not going to keep 2 things because we didn't get that one in showroom this time. But we now have another trophy. Nice. So now I think my next goal is to... Well, I think I have 2 major goals. Classrooms and building that last thing. Which getting the mail room would help because you get a lot of stuff with that. And if I can ever get the ability to crank up the availability of the workshop, that would be really nice. Okay, so we're now up to done. I had to put that in my showroom section. So our allowance is now up to 79. Who knows? Who knows if you do need that money in chapel? So, but yes, we have 6. Sure, I'll give all the money in the world to you. I don't care. Of course we're going to do an attic. No shrine this time, and no classroom either, so no real purpose to this day other than maybe build a little bit more extra allowance or something. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Sure. The letters have actually started to become a little bit more relevant. I guess I could have said immediately. But I'm sure I'm going to draft a room with more than 1 gem or 2 gems. 2 or more, yeah. That's also an interesting side effect. If you start chopping off, if you had that axe from the armory to too many rooms, could you actually get no gems? You know what I mean? To any rooms, and then you couldn't do that effect. Nice. Okay, metal detector, that's one thing done. Ooh, and a map too, that's nice. It gives us money, but you know, we don't need money. We really don't need money. Of course, I say that right now, and I'm going to regret that. Oh, when I started this game and I would get like 1 coin somewhere, I'd be so happy. I'd be like ecstatic. I need rooms with 2 gems. Not 1, 2. Sure, I'll do that. I mean, maybe I'll get to Antechamber. Who knows? Since I got this, that helps. That works. All right, 6. Don't know why my phone just buzzed. My phone rarely buzzes these days. 6, 2 is 8. Times 2 is 16. 4 minus 4 is 0. Times 13 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. 10 minus 3 is 7. Squared is 49. Flipped is 94. 94 plus 6 is 100. Divided by 5 is 20. Nice. I could take you right now. Okay, this does... Well, we do have the key card, so we can go to other places. I really want to get a room that's going to do 2 gems. Oh, there we go. We'll just have to go up through Foundation now, but that does the experiment. Oh, nice purse. Take that. Though again, I don't need the money anymore. I say that, and something's going to happen in the game that's going to require me to have like 5... Oh, key. 500 like gold pieces or something like that, and I'm going to be like, damn it. Good thing I gave to the church, right? I also got 2 admin passwords, one that doesn't work and one that was like decommissioned or something, deactivated. Where that configuration of 11 boxes is. I don't know if it's in here or somewhere else, but it's another thing we need to do. Think about it. If I didn't freeze my accounts the previous day, I wouldn't have had enough money. I mean, even with winning that Vegas casino thing, I don't think I would have had enough. Okay, where's the treasure map? Well, we don't even have a shovel, though, so... 6-2. Okay. You have enough keys, though. Sucks, but well, shite. We should be getting some gems with this, though. Yep, there you go. Good. Okay. You know, that's right. We should have the hammer now, right? Yep. Got another key. That's really what... And a gem. Don't care about the money. Keys and money. Really gems. Gems, then keys. Let's do reading nook. You know what's funny is that it almost makes it so that if I got the laundry room, I could flip my money for keys or gems. That would be a lot more valuable at this point than it would be money to buy stuff, unless I wanted to get a shovel. Again, there's so many things in this game that you're like, this, but this, but this, you know, it's, oh, we could do this. That would get us another allowance thing. Not allowance, a letter. That's what we're going for here. Right. Okay. So let's go this way. We still haven't done a dining hall. Good, more gems. It's actually nice. A den. That would be nice too. Oh, a cloister. Of course. Another letter. Of course we're going to do that. Okay, so this must have always been there and I just never noticed it. Of course I don't have a shovel either. You're dinging because if I had a shovel I could do those things. Well, office would get us another letter. Why not? And we get a gem. Nice. Okay, so now we can go up. Bedroom. Well, we get 2 extra items this way, and yeah, let's do that. Oh, nice. Get the shovel. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to grab it, okay. Okay, so now we can at least dig the holes here. Oh. Yeah, we no longer have a blessing. Nothing. Nothing. We're doing this purely because it gets us another letter. Okay, so that one wouldn't need a key. This one would. Well, now we're out of gems, but we have really taken advantage of that, which is great. I love it. Okay, so... Is it this? Don't have an aquarium, but that's okay. Nice. Okay. So, we have 3 keys. We don't have any gems anymore, though. So we might want to go to... No, I don't think... No. Okay. Ooh. You know what's funny? I don't have gems, damn it. That would have worked out really well. But I don't have anything. So we gotta take what we can get. And now I can dig these up for what these are worth. Now I'd really want a laundry to change. I think I had the option, but if I get it again, it would make so much sense to do laundry because I don't need the gem or the coins. I need the gems. That's really what I want. Okay, so let's actually go down this way. Oh. You have two that spin. Two. Can't get it anyway. All right, now I need gems. Oh, both these statements are true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Both statements on the blue box are true. I'm just going to go for it. Even though I know I should think about it, but... I was right. Okay. Ha! That was my gut reaction. We'll do this. I don't want to do treasure trove because I don't need the money. That would pull everything here. But this gives us the option to call it a day there, so let's do that. Oh, that's right, I'm sheltered. Damn it. No, I keep forgetting. I forget things. Laundry. Ooh. I might be doing something very stupid here. Yes. Why not? Why not? Okay, so we could go up to vestibule. That's actually now really the only way we can go. But at least we've got some keys. And we got a shitload of gems. Okay, passageway. God, I'd almost want something else. I'm going to do garage. Because I've always been curious. And we can't really drive out. I can't get out of there anyway. God, now it's not giving me rooms. I'm just going to do treasure trove. Although storeroom would give me a key. But we're going to get a lot of keys from garage. So let's do that. Okay, let me write this one down. This is fire. White box. Blue note. Green memos and pink boxes are always false. I've seen green memos in blue boxes are sometimes false. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna get 3 keys in that room. Sure, let's do the armory. Why not? No axe. Worthless. Might as well buy all of them. We got the money for it. Even though I've got shielding for the rooms. Wow. I know one room always locks. Do you have the car keys? Huh. That's funny. Well, we have... We've got 6 ladders to the mailroom. Holy shit. We have the lockpick and we have the metal detector. If we get workshop, that's another trophy. That would be nice. Okay, so I gotta try to keep this running as long as I can. Oh, good. I got the treasure map. Yippee. 40 coins. And I can't do a damn thing with them. No, secret garden key wouldn't work here. Oh, we could try to pick. That's right, we do have the picks. Man. Okay, commissary keeps it going. So does Great Hall, but we don't have a lot of keys. Library would kill it. We got to keep trying to get workshop. Let's get as many keys as we can. We don't need gems. Let's get bananas. Okay. We couldn't get in that way anyway. We can go up and we can go down. I don't know where if we're gonna get workshop. I really want workshop. Probably not gonna get workshop, and that's okay because mail package is gonna give us. The next time we get mail, we're gonna get like 6 letters. We're gonna get. Would be nice if we got metal detector and keys at the same time. That would be awesome. We don't need gems. We really don't. That gets us another letter. Okay. Why would I want a tunnel? That gets us 2 rerolls. That gets us more keys, but I really, unless we would get Great Hallway, I don't think that would matter. And I'd rather get rerolls. You know, that is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to look out garage because I don't think I've ever gotten garage this high. And I can't open it unless I would get the room to power it up, which I would not want it here. So I want to keep... Oh, I forgot that one. Doesn't really help. How many do I have? I've got chapel and archive. It wouldn't affect me. And I'd like to do that anyway, so that's fine. We don't need the shield. Music room gets us another letter, gets us 2 keys, and we can still do gymnasium. Why not? Okay, we're running out of chances here. I'm going to take secret passageway because Shit. That was a mistake. Although I think the odds of me getting workshop, I feel like they were going to be low anyway. So, oops, that was a little bit of a... We'll just do this. Why not? Get another letter. Sure, we got money. We can buy stuff. Emerald bracelet. Don't care about that. Yeah, none of these matter at this point. All right, well, we're screwed. But we did 9 letters. The next time, if we get mailroom and if we get attic, that'll give us a very good chance of getting both the lockpick and the metal detector. I'm going to go back up to garage. I just want to look at something out the door. We didn't get the ability to let the door get open. Oh, sure. Num num. And we could retire in planetarium. That would be nice. It's kind of hard to see. But where am I in relation to everything else? Come on, man. Just power it up. Yeah, we could head down to planetarium and at least get that too. So I'll do one more day. So let's... We want to go this way, right? No, we don't. We want to go this way. And down through dining hall. Pantry. It's going to be a big lore day when we want to go that way. Yes. Okay, so we want to do observation, archives, parlor. And there is something about this room. We don't know what it is. I feel like one day I should just let this sit and see if I can ever get the damn planets to align. That's my hunch, is that you have to just wait for something to trigger with this. But I'll be damned if I know. Okay, one more day. $107. We're doing it. We're going to definitely do some reading of things. Okay, so if I can look in there, I can get some gems, the shovel, the metal detector, the shoes. I don't see the pick locks though. That's okay. Maybe if I can get attic, maybe I can get some things, and then maybe if I can get the workshop. I really need to crank up workshop or somehow be able to get it more readily. I don't know how to do that, but yep, we get blessing. I'd like to get blessing, I think 21. Because I thought 21 and they were the same. We're gonna find out. Yeah, it's a gardener. So I don't know why 21 and 22 are the same. Hey, Heater. I now have the showroom trophy. I didn't have enough money, but I gambled in Vegas and I won. So now I'm one trophy away. No, I'm 2 trophies away. I have 1 contraption left, and then I want to do the classrooms. So. Okay, now where are they going to put all these letters? Where do they put them all? Unless there is a limit and I hit it and it's going to tell me this is the last letter I'm going to send you. I can't send you anymore. Okay, I did that one. Yep, I know about that one too. Okay, so so you don't get any more letters. So there's no point in delivering a letter to the mailroom. At least that's my guess. I should take a picture of this because that's what I do. Simon, I'm honestly very impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I certainly wasn't expecting to write this many letters when I started our correspondence. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges are you currently face. I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges are you currently face on the estate. There. For all I know, you've long since reached room 46 and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration, happing free of the maids and staff crowding the halls and getting in your way. I can't say I blame you, and I'm sure the other members of the household are quite enjoying their extended vacation. Speaking strictly for myself, however, I cannot wait to get back and begin working with you directly. Helping you through these letters has only whetted my imagination, and to be candid, our collaboration in this correspondence has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Till the day I return, Randolph. And yeah, there's no more letters anywhere. None of these seem to do anything. All these mailboxes look empty. I don't see anything in them. So yeah, I got the feeling that was the last letter. So even though and I figured as much. I mean, that you could only fill up this area so far. And it wasn't going to put any up here. That's the one from my dad. So that's pretty much it. Okay, but we got some stuff. A little disappointing because I thought, oh, 6 letters. What else can this game tell me? Well, not much. Yeah, we looked through all those already. Okay. I thought I was going to be learning so much lore, and as we found out, no, I'm not. Okay, dining room keeps it going, and we can grab our key from... Okay. Sure, we'll do armory. I'm starting to not like armory anymore because we're really not getting torch, sure, that, sure. We don't need the hammer because we already have a hammer. Although I'm going to buy it anyway because why not? Okay, so chapel, we don't care because we don't need the protection. We can give the money all we want. That doesn't matter. Let's do that. Those are all the statues, aren't they? Those are the statues that are in Tomb. Taylor can buy the shield and the armor. Yeah. Huh. Wait a minute. Wait. So this is chapel and tomb theory. That's what I've wondered about in this game is like if you have to just keep revisiting things when you walk into rooms because something that didn't really seem to matter at all starts to suddenly matter. And so what I'm wondering is, and I don't remember exactly all, I think I have pictures of all of the statues down there, but I'm wondering is if there's 7, and if there's 7, does this correspond to the order that you have to pull them down in? So 1 is the farmer. Hat. with hoe. Where's 2? 2 is the baker. Chef hat with, what do you call that? It's like the pizza thing. Shovel. Pizza shovel. I don't know what did you call that. But it's the thing you stick in and you see when they make the pizza places to get the pizza out of. Whoops. Did not mean to hit my mic like that. I got overexcited. 3 kind of looks like another farmer, but it has a pitchfork. Which one's 4? That's 4. 4 is like the cleaner. Or I don't know what you call this. I don't know what their names are. I'm just giving them my own names. This has a top hat with like a chimney scrubber. That's 4. Where's 5? That's 5. 5 is a maid. Maid hat. I don't know what you call that. With a broom. This is 6. This is like the jockey. Jockey hat, because I can't come up with anything else. The horse whip thing. So that's 6. Yeah, there's only 7. There's a 3 here, and then there's the 4 here. And that's the crescent. Okay. And then the 7th is like the king. Or the queen, I don't know. I would say it's like king or queen, it doesn't matter. Crown with scepter. All right, so now if I go into Steam and I look at all my screenshots, did I take pictures of all the... No, I didn't. I did not. Nope. That's okay, though. That's all right. It is a theory. I even wrote down chapel and tomb theory. But it kind of makes sense that if you put them all down in the order that you're seeing them here, that may do something. So again, let's review. Because I don't want to do this again. The farmer, where are you? Where's 1? Farmer is here. Put the hoe. Because there's also kind of a farmer too there. I don't know. But hat with hoe. 2 is kind of the baker. They have a chef hat with the pizza scooper thingy. Then 3 is also another farmer, but that one has a pitchfork. That's different. 4 is a cleaner that has that kind of chimney sweep thing with the top hat. 5 is a maid, which is over here. And that has the brush, the broom. 6 is kind of a jockey with the hat. And then 7 is the king or the queen with the scepter and the crown. Okay. Next time I get tomb, or I get the chance to do a tomb, I am most definitely giving that a whirl. We're going to run out of space for this. Chests, nice. That's in the last day. That's why I thought I had chests, because I got the twins. This is like, why even do parlor? Because you get 5 if you have this set up with astronomy this way. I mean, it's so many. I wonder if there's a limit to how many constellations you can get. Okay, so we don't have a key card yet. Now, by the way, heater, if you get the night shield, like what I just did there, that's important. It's not applied if you pick a red room. You have to pick it first. It will put it on that room, and then if you pick the room, then it shields you. Ask me how I learned that the hard way. Sure, let's do that. We got the gems. We might as well. Oh, another key. Okay, key would be nice. Let's get some steps in. We're doing a well okay on gems. Let's get another key. Okay, good. And we did get a dining hall, yes. Okay, so we still have courtyard and commissary. We're going to do passageway. Actually, no, let's do den. Sure, why not? I have the blessing of the gardener again, because I like that. Passageway that way. doesn't, terrace doesn't really matter when I have this in place. Let's do pool. Sure, that gets us some rerolls. Come on, grab it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Damn it. I was hoping for commissary. I'm going to do vault. Because I don't know how many keys. I should also have a page that does a date check, so I kind of know where I'm at. I think I've written it down somewhere. Date checks. This is day 107, and that corresponds to Sunday, February 21st. Because I want to get Boudoir, and I keep saying that wrong, on 25th of December. So if I play this, as long as ooh, nice. Okay, now we need to get a room with a computer, which ironically we don't have yet. Okay. Those are just shoes, okay. So what can we get here? Pump room? Not really. Let's do nursery. Nowhere else we can go from here anyway, so grab the obligatory gem. Stare at the evil star. Alright. Where are we going to go next? We want to go to up through vestibule and then through pool. Oh. Just open the damn door. Okay. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate it. And if you like, please leave a like. Okay, I heard the dinger again. Is it because it's in there? It's gotta be because it's in there. There's no coin on the floor, is there? It's gotta be something in here. Yeah, okay. It's right next to the door. Alright. Okay, so where can we go? We can go up here, we can go to foundation, we can go to courtyard there. We need a room with a computer, though. Damn it. Hey! Okay, what is the first thing I'm going to do before I forget? Insert the disc. Because I've forgotten before. You update the bathroom? Ooh, the aquarium. Okay. So you get gold, you get 10 coins. You get an extra star. And this is a power source. Ooh, I like that. Yep. Okay, so we don't have the keys, so let's turn it down. And we haven't done a experiment yet. No, low. No, go back. No, what are you doing? There you go. I would feel a little bad stopping streaming on this game because even though, you know, you'll get a lot of people watching this, and I get why, because it's not like action, it's not constant stuff like that, but it is fun. I'm not going to stop playing this game. I want to keep going as far as I possibly can. And there are some things like the cursed day 46 run. There's no way. There's just no way I could ever do that. Let's see. Now we already have 2 chests in the entrance hall, just as a... Don't think I'll need it, but we do have them there. Can you get the security key in the chest? I think the chests only have like gems, keys, and coins. I don't think they have any of that kind of stuff. I'm not doing furnace, that's for sure. Fine, we'll do treasure trove. I don't need all this. But we might as well take it. Alright, we'll write this down. You should try some day 1 runs for the trophy. Yeah, I mean, like the one to get it in an hour, I could see if you manipulated some things. That, and if you had the garden key and you code check that, you know, or if you just try to get the garden key, that could, you'd be able to flip the switch and then you could just try to get on that side. Excuse me. That one might be doable. So we'll see. This is moon on a pink, well, I'm calling red box. I did mine at 50. Hey, nice. Nice. That one seems possible. That seems like you just have to manipulate things in a certain way, but it definitely seems possible. Like the cursed run, that seems like you're just going to be fighting constantly. You probably want to have like the king power to pledge allegiance, get a blessing to counter things. You know, it's again, it seems possible. You have to really gear yourself up to. You have seen all the memos that appear in this room, but have I? But if a green note and a red box, it's a lie. But if you know, I haven't attempted that one yet. That one seems like it would be a little difficult. Sure, people have done it, but it seems like that would be a tough one. Now I figured out cloister. Or however you say this, you have to look, and then you got to do that. And then that. Worthless brick. And then I saw the note here, and I saw this, the CX and the ET, which I'm like, oh, that's the thing next to the chess puzzle down there, and maybe I should walk down there. And now that I have those two letters there, do they show up there now? Like, as you find these, do they fill it out? I don't know. Okay, you're dinging because there's a coin there. Okay, well, we don't have the key. Ooh, attic. Ooh, yes. Attic always has good stuff. Well, not always, but... Okay. God, I feel like I'm easily getting stonks of money these runs. Well, we didn't get the lockpicks, but we're gonna keep going. That would be nice. And we still have foundation and courtyard, so we're not... Did we do dining room? Yes, we did. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. What if you just sat in here and you could watch the sun move? I bet it does. Now, the clue that I found for this that told me it was one of the mail letters. I wonder if you had to find the letter before you did this, because I never even tried to do it before. Okay, yeah, we can't do cloister because we don't have that. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to have to make our way back. And we don't have the food just yet. So we'll go down to Treasure Trove. We'll go this way. No key. Okay. This, I think this is the way we want to go. Yeah. Okay, so we can do this. We'll do the boiler room. Yes, I know lockpick and metal detector. Thank you very much. I'd almost, if I got code check and I did get lockpicks, but I did not get workshop, I'd almost want to check the lockpicks at this point. Because I feel like that would give me a better chance to... But I gotta figure out a way to turn up the likelihood of workshop because I'm rarely seeing it. And so there's gotta be something I'm doing wrong or did not set up correctly. Alright, so we did you, right? Yes, those look dug up. Why do I care? Just look. Yes. I have more than enough steps. Ironically, pool hall kills the run. So we'll do that. There's a boat there. I don't know if I ever noticed that. Huh. I want to do this just because I want to see what it... Nice. Oh, it's a shop room. Yeah, because it has the gear on it now. Cool. This will get us food. Whoa, the courtyard is lit up. Sure. I don't know why, but it's kind of cool to see that because it's got power going to it. That's just all because it's getting power. Okay, so I just did not recognize. Sure, we'll do that. That's kind of nice now to get this with the electric one. I can see that being very useful. Oh, cool. Well, you know, we do have it, right? No, we don't. I didn't. Okay, I didn't draft it. I thought I did. Because I couldn't. That's right. I had the opportunity. I didn't. Because I might have had the lockpicks in them. They sometimes show up in there. But I went a different route. And add morning. Sure. Load me up on all the bananas. Man, think if you ate 5 bananas in a row like this. 1 banana is fine. 5? Ugh. That'd be gross. I'm building it in the desperate hopes that I get lockpicks. I've got sledgehammer, running shoes, self-torch. I got everything except if I could just get a goddamn lockpick. Wait a minute. What's... I got the steps. What do I have this set to? Rare. That's why. I've got to turn this down. I really, really got to turn down workshop because that's driving me bonkers. All right, let's see if we can do anything to potentially get. We'll do rotunda to get lockpicks. I'm not gonna be disappointed if I don't, but it would be really nice to do that. Because then I could finally get the last thing, and that would be another trophy. every door has been just... Okay, garage. We do have the keys. And we could go upgrade hall. We have enough. Can we get 3 this way? So let's do this. Yes! Okay, that was a little bit overzealous. Yes, we're gonna get another trophy. Yippee! Oh, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. Okay. We have more than enough steps. Even if I got weight room, it wouldn't matter. We can go upgrade hall and we can try to get those 2. We could still get boiler room, potentially do something, but I would go back the other way and do workshop and make that. That is like high priority. Oh, look, we got lockpicks. Oh, look, we could open that. Well, bedroom would get us the antechamber if we really would want to, so I guess why not? Wait, we did the wrong one, didn't we? But that's open. Okay, so it is open. We did it. Okay, I just got my things screwed up. Okay. We could potentially get more things in here, but that's pretty irrelevant at this point. We got to workshop the shit out of this. Actually, let's try, because we have the keys. Some of these we might be able to open. Actually, we should only do this if we can do that. Fine. And then this would just lead to cloister, which actually... would be funny because it would open that door up. Okay, cool. All right, let's go build stuff. We could go through archives and back up. It would be one extra step, but or 2, but so what? We got steps to... Oh, look, a gem. Nice. I'm really happy I picked this. I think that was definitely the... Huh. Yeah, I would imagine they have to be on their own because they would potentially harm the other fish. All right. What does this do? Lockpick and metal detector. What? Oh, it's our trophy. Nice. Trophy of invention. What is this thing, though? Pick sound amplifier. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Huh, okay. A pick sound amplifier. All right. Oh, and that was one of my to-do goals. I remember that. So... where is that? Craft all 8 items. That's off the list. Nice. Now we could go down and we could flip the switch and we could go into room 46 because why not? We do have a chest in the front. We actually have 4. Why not? So we could do... I mean, we could go all the way down. We could just go through foundation and then go all the way back up. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this... And yeah, now here, let's go down. Let's flip the switch. And then we'll end probably in room 46. Now I don't know if this run was actually going to be under an hour. I wasn't intending it to be, but... I doubt it's an hour. What the shit? Wait a minute. Why am I being stupid? This isn't going to work. How am I going to get over there if the... Why is my brain farting here? I mean, I can go all the way around. I can go down the elevator. I could go up where the candles are. And I could... Well, I guess I just explained myself. I guess I gotta be a little bit smarter as to how I get around things now. Do I have the shoes on? Yes, I do. Good. Why are there 2 jars just sitting here? Again, I highly doubt this was close to an hour, but it feels like it's a little close. You know? It should tell you, I think, in your runs how long it took. I think they do, yeah. So I'll see how close I was to this. If this is like an hour and 1 minute, I'm going to kick myself. Because that would have been another trophy. But like you said, Heater, that's actually that feels like it's a doable one. Since we're down here, I want to look at the chess puzzle real quick. I just want to see if it put those on the wall. No, it didn't. Okay. Huh. They all went out. I wonder if you can relight them. I don't know why you'd want to relight them. Sorry, we're on a mission from God. That's a Blues Brothers reference if you don't know. Okay. Actually, yes, I do want to go out the front here. Yep. Actually, getting that door open is nice. That gives flexibility, which is exactly what I needed at this point. Okay, so... I think when you're done with the day, it tells you how long you spent. So if we go through the entrance hall now, I think we should just be able to go right up the right and then go into room 46. Yes, I know. Just grab the thing. Doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so I think if we go this up and then we just go straight up the right. Don't even need to do this. I'm wasting time. I feel like if you try to get it, it's going to be harder than if you just let it happen. Well, I didn't get it because nothing's alarming up. You know what I mean? So it must have taken too long. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne, the sixth in a station left by one of your own. Yeah, I've gotten 5 of those, so... This is just that stupid ransom note. Is that me? Because I'm now the owner? Marigold isn't there. I still don't know where you put the push push pins in what push pins in what place. If you're going for that speed trophy, you'd show up the next day in the entrance hall. The other trophy, like other trophies in the game. Ah, okay. It's just sometimes you get things like when I did, like you just saw with the building, it popped right there. You know, and when you do the showroom, it's right there. But we will see either way. There's literally nothing else I can do. Well, no, that's not true. Grab the key for... it's like, why do you even have that key? Don't even need it anymore. Let me melt it down. I'm just going to go to boiler room and see if I can... Yeah, we got to go up through foundation. So, of course, that you made it. Yeah, and I don't know if I did. So, remove from today's pool. Doesn't matter. We got conference room for all the good it did. But that's okay. It's been a very, very productive stream. I'm going to call it a day. And let's just see how long it took. I thought it would say how long your run took. Doesn't seem like it did. I'm not going to do another room. Like, I'm just going to archaeological shopping center of prayers. I want to see if I get tomb. That's really what I want to do, and I want to see if the achievement or the trophy drop, which I don't think it did. It felt close. It felt like I did it under an hour, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Nope, we didn't do it. So, where can you... Huh. I could have sworn there was a way to see how long it took for you to get through a room. But, or to get through a day. But apparently not. I just want to see if I get tomb. Nope. Calling it a day. I just want to try this thing with the chapel idea. Yes, it's an abandoned project. I don't even need to get my allowance. Just turn right around and see if I can get tomb. It's going to pop, at, you know, because they seem to cycle somewhat regularly-ish. Ha! Fine, shelter. Whatever. Just give me tomb. Give me tomb. I want tomb. I don't even have the blessing of the gardener for one more day. Whatever. Oh, for God's sakes. Are you kidding me? I just want to get Tomb. Oh my God. Use stars to re-roll the outer room. No, you can't. Oh, unfortunately. I think I'm going to change my strategy a little bit. I'm going to make 3 rooms. Because the 3 times I've done this, it has not done anything because I haven't drafted rooms. I'm just wondering if it's picking up the odds a little bit that you need Tomb if you got a room. Or rooms drafted already. I don't know. But it's really kind of annoying that it's not doing it. So we'll just make some rooms. Okay, and now let's see what we get over here. Yeah, unfortunately you can't use stars for that. You'd have to get the observatory first anyway, so. This is insanity. I mean, I would get it before and then it would just like show up, and now it's like it won't even show up at all. I swear this game has a sense of, well, we know what you did. You were looking around in chapel and you were looking at the at all the stained glass figures, and so I think you figured it out. So now we're not going to let you get a dice for. You can't re-roll outside either. Outside you basically get 3, and there's no way to change it. And I've seen Tomb many a time as an option with what I picked or whatever, and it's just not showing up right now. Finally. Okay. It had to happen at some point. Okay, so do we have 7 statues here? That's the first thing. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Four. Yo. 5. 6 and 7. Okay, so there are 7 down here. So We want to do the one with the hoe first. Okay. Now we want to do the baker, the one with the pizza shovel. That's you are not. Nope. Nope. There you are. And then the one with the pitchfork. There you are. And then the chimney scrubber. The one with the top hat. Yep, that one. And then the one with the broom. The one with the horse whip. And then this. I figured that out all on my own. No help, didn't look it up. I just noticed after walking through chapel a couple of times, my brain just clicked and went, wait a minute, there's numbers on those, and those look a lot like statues. Boom. All right, where does this go? Big arrow. Whoa. Skulls in this. This is getting creepy. I gotta take a picture of that. That's a little creepy. Can I tell you to put your thing down? Yes, I can. Okay, well, wait. Oh, hold on. Let me just observe things here. Excavation tunnel. Yeah. We'll come back to you. You just stay there. Oh, that opens this, I bet. And that's to... Huh. We'll give it a whirl. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice. Nice, nice. You can actually shut that too, because I noticed you can grab his arm. Yeah, it looks like you can shut that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Nice. So we can get into Tomb now whenever we want. Well, assuming that are you pointing at something? Are you pointing at something? Or did you just land there? So you can bring this up. It doesn't shut the door though, does it? Nope, that's open now permanently. There's something there in terms of where this dude was pointing. Okay, chat, I've got a question, and I'll make it a simple yes or no. Is there relevance to where this is pointing on the map? Just a yes or no answer. If you don't know, that's fine, but is there relevance to this? Because if there isn't, that's okay. I'm assuming, though, that this is all open now, so we can get up to the tomb whenever we want to now, which is interesting because, you know, I'm not sure why you'd want to other than you get a little bit of coinage here, but that's it. The only thing I could think of is if you come in here and maybe, you know, you'd get, maybe try to light some of these if you got the, like, light all the candles, if that's an option. I have the, like, you see this, and it's like, it looks like it's recessed, like it should do something, but maybe not. I have no idea. Okay, that's fair. Like, if you light these, do they do something? I don't think the tomb is completely done, but that was a major puzzle, in my opinion. I feel like there is somewhere where you could walk into as well if you did something. But I don't really know. But we now have something else connected, and that is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for the stream tonight. And yeah, definitely made very good progress. We now have the trophy for all of the devices. We also have the trophy for the classroom. Not the classroom, the showroom. Sorry. So there's 6 trophies we have now. And there's 2 left. Which are the ones I want to concentrate? I think the one... No, I think I have... Hold on, let me look. Was it 7? Let's go look. Funny how all the downstairs is getting all connected now. Right, so I think the, like, which are the 2 that I thought might be possible? I wish these would tell you what they meant. The directory, I think, is going to be harder than what I'm thinking. I think that's tougher. I think getting to room 46 in under an hour is definitely feasible. For some reason it's telling me chat is disconnecting, so sorry if people are telling me stuff. I think acing the classroom exam is the next one to try to get. That and under an hour. I think I can get those 2, and if I get those 2, then I get at least 8, and then I can buy the blue tent thing, which I don't know what that does, but we'll see what that does. There's definitely a lot more things to do, but very, very good progress on this stream. So, again, thanks everybody for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, please do that as well. The next time I'll stream will be Tuesday, 6:37. I will not be streaming this Thursday, though. I have something going on in the afternoon, so I will not be streaming Thursday afternoon. So maybe I'll make Tuesday night a little bit longer and do a little bit longer stream. We'll see. If I can get my butt out of bed, I'm going to be doing a coding stream tomorrow morning, but if I can't, that'll be Tuesday as well. So with that, I am done with the stream. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.